absolutely. Stopped up here at H. It's a good tip if you guys, your batteries are running low on your trolling motor or something. The pavilion way up there in the background, it's got power, so you can charge your trolling engine, but that's what I was doing, and these gentlemen were doing some crappie fishing here off the pier, and I grabbed some hooks from them. They have some leftover bait, so let's go see if we can get just as many as they had on that stringer. Because that'd be something. That's a good looking stringer. Consider this the intro, so welcome to Fishin and Grillin. Let's do this. Got him. It's a little guy. Might be good for a sandwich though. Number 2. Really windy. I have my glasses on because I'm staring straight into the sun. This is less than pleasant crappie fishing. It's crappie fishing. So I'm gonna see if I can catch maybe 1 or 2 more, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and head out to Nancy's. Number 3 crappie, and I'm gonna call quits with that. That's good for me. Good morning. I woke up this morning a little bit late. I slept in, and it's very cold. I wasn't expecting to wake up to 31 degrees this morning. This week, Fishin' and Grillin', as I looked at the calendar, I realized this is like the first opportunity to get out and do some fishing where the weather was going to start being reasonable. And well, yesterday was beautiful, so I'm not complaining, because you got to take the good with the bad, and it's that time of year where you get the weather shift, the swing. So today it's chilly. I'm gonna meet up with my friend, our friend Brian Briars Lures, and we're gonna go down, and he's working on some spoons. I don't know if he made them available yet, but keep your eye out for it. He's gonna do some spoons for us, and we're gonna troll them. We're gonna work on them, see how they do. And I'm pretty excited about it because I think the Laker spoon bite is pretty hot right now. So we're going to go check that out. That's how we're going to start this trip, guys. Thank you so much to everybody that did come out to the event already. It's early in the week still, but we still have a few days left. But thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are awesome. Let's go catch some Lakers today. It's windy. I don't know if you can tell. Last night was really a crazy windy night. I want to tell you, it was like 40-mile-per-hour gusts. Yeah, I thought this tent was going to take and go airborne, but I have it stapled down. I got some guy lines all around the tent. You guys could see in the pictures. And it felt like it was just going to lift up and blow off. You know, it's funny because in the midst of that, I actually thought of something, and it's the story of Christ whenever he's in the belly of the boat sleeping and there's a storm, and they're like, don't you care that we're all gonna drown, you know? And he was sleeping. Everybody else is awake and scared, and he was sleeping. It's okay to just sleep through the storm and let God handle things you can't handle. I put the guidelines out on this, and so I knew it was as secure as I could make it. I even cross-staked the stakes and stuff. At that point, I just had to let go and go to sleep. So I did. And then I woke up in the morning and everything was fine. The stakes held. I made it through the night. But the high winds, guys, I'm about to go out and do some fishing. There's a lot of lessons in that, by the way. But I'm about to run down the lake and do some fishing, and it's high winds. I'm not excited about dealing with the wind. I am excited about fishing, but not in dealing with the wind. Nonetheless, I just stood up. Let's go. Out of faith, let's just go. Let's see what we can get done. Oh, baby. It is only slightly above freezing. This isn't isn't what we were hoping for, I guess. So Brian Breyer's Lures is making those spoons, and he wants to go out and test them. So we're gonna do some field testing of his new creations, and I'm super excited about it. You guys have met Brian many times in my videos, and hopefully you've already talked to him about lures, but if you're looking for a lure maker local to the area, he's your man. There's our boy Brian, right on time. Good man. The man, the myth, the legend, Brian.
Morning, everybody.
How you doing, my friend?
That's how you see.
Yeah, it's frosted up pretty good.
And I think most people get that kind of stuff. You would think that they would be like, well, they go a couple times a year. I don't catch much. Well, that's
You got to go more often.
right. Absolutely. I mean, that's anywhere. You can go to the river and have a blast one day. A week later, 2 weeks later, because you fit it in your time, and you go, man, oh heck, it sucked. You just missed it.
Yeah,
you missed that.
fishing.
It's just a day. Yeah, it's like
That's right. So
doing the same thing as I was last. I didn't catch crap.
it's just like hunting. It's time in the field. Nothing replaces that. If you get out into the woods consistently, you're going to learn how to hunt.
Yeah.
You don't need to watch the commercials or the hunting shows or anything like that. It's you in the field against your quarry. That's what's going to train you. It's the same thing when you're dealing with fish.
Yeah. I mean, you're on a hunt.
That's it.
That's what you're doing. I mean, you're out here. Just because yesterday morning or all day they were in here and you was just back forth and catch.
Mm-hmm.
It could be totally different. That school could go a mile that way, 3 miles that way. I mean,
well, I'm feeling pretty confident because so the trout are up in the water column. So we're looking at between 30 and 50 feet, and Brian's here with his spoons, and that's going to help a ton. I just checked them out; they look great, and we'll share with you what we're doing. But you can come out and succeed too. You are not hunting Bigfoot. This is very possible. So get yourself a small boat and come out here and catch you up some Lakers, some fish, whatever you want to chase. But get yourself a small John boat, if nothing else, and come out and catch you some up. That's 7 points directly behind us. We're just out here in the main channel, and I'm driving my boat in a straight line, no lines out, and I'm watching my down scan, and where I see the trees, the tops of them, I just remember what depth I saw the tree tops at. So as high as they came was about 50 feet on the down scan. Now I'll switch, when I turn around, I'll switch, so I have no lines out, but when I turn around, I'll switch over to my map, and I'll follow that same line right back on that same track, and that's when I'll send my lures out. That way I know I'm safe on that swath down to 50 feet. This is a simple technique. You guys can start doing that day one, and that way you know you're not going to hit trees, or at least there's very little chance. The wind could blow you off course. There's always a rogue tree out there, but this will keep you out of the trees, at least minimize how many trees you get into. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just going to drag a line, then we're going to turn around and come back and see what we can pick up. So we got our first fish on. I'm going to let Brian reel it in, if you would, buddy. So this one came on a crawler harness.
yeah, literally just started.
You feel him?
Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, I see you back there.
There he is.
He ain't got it, but it's the fish. Awesome.
You're going to bring him right here to the corner.
I'm going to go over top of that rod there, Randall, or just...
No, just bring it right to the corner, and you can step back if you need to. But we're stopped, so it's really no problem. Keep the rod close to the corner here and just bring him up. All right, pull up, push it out. Rod tip low. Rod tip low. There he is.
Check it out.
Nice. How long are we in the water?
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Maybe.
So the crawler harness, or the worm harness, might be the solution here today. Well, why don't you get the fish grippers on them, we'll take a picture. on this boat, I always encourage people to be first mate. So you're not just a fisherman when you come out with me. You're going to be involved. I'm just going to spin back around and go back to where I started and restart, because there's no reason to waste good fishing space. But Brian, while you're rigging that worm crawler harness up, remind us of your first, what do you want to call it? Your first laker, your first unofficial laker, your sort of laker?
Yeah, I was like up lake towards the dam, and we were just jigging, and yeah, it ain't that big, but that was my first one. This was my first official. Like, I actually got pictures in. So
Nice.
Sweet,
nice.
Yeah, I'm all pumped up.
The one that he caught, I don't know if I'll see if I can find the picture. I'm sure I have it, but it's just a little dinky laker, and it was fun, and we enjoyed it and stuff. But it was kind of a joke, because it was such a little guy. So this was a real laker.
Yeah, that's
we didn't measure it or check length on it, but what do you want to say? You're pretty good at gauging.
Yeah, it's probably 14, 15 inches. 16 maybe tops.
Yeah,
that's nice. It's nice.
So a very representative lake trout.
Oh yeah.
The average size laker you catch is going to be right around that, I think. Yeah. Now, if you vertically jig down deep, you're going to get the bigger ones, and that's why my lure is available. If you guys want to try that out, you'll work harder, but the reward is just a bigger fish. Average, we're speaking. So cool. Let's get the line back out there, and let's see how many we can catch today. Brian, there's a fish on, buddy. Just pull up on it to release it from the clip and reel that fish in. You're on it. You're on it, buddy.
One broiler spoon.
Yeah.
3 feet.
3 feet, yeah. I see him. I see him.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh. Woo! Nice laker, buddy.
That one, that blue and red one.
Nice laker.
He's a burper.
He's burping. I'm going to set him back here. Give me a little slack. And I'm going to let you handle him, okay?
Oh,
well done, buddy.
Calm down, Mr. Subject.
Good deal, good deal. So we got a little blood, that's from the spoon, but let's get a shot of him, and then we'll take care of him appropriately. Good job, buddy. Well done. That's a nice one.
That's a good
fat one. A little football.
How about it?
So what I'm doing is this fish is bleeding really good. The gill, it did catch the gill just inside his mouth on the bottom, about an inch. But you see the blood. So this might be a lesson on when to harvest a trout. That was caught on one of Brian's lures.
I just wonder if I might go a third layer,
That's what I was just going to ask. So an extra layer of protection. So Brian, being the artist and the lure, he's always trying to make his stuff better. He noticed that trout actually marred up the finish of the paint on that spoon. So what he's going to do is he's going to modify how he's painting it. He's basically going to put another shell of protection over the paint to keep it from being marred up, so it lasts a little bit longer. All lures
get beat up
and stuff, but I think he's onto something. But being the lure maker he is, he's always thinking about how to make that product better. Again, go check Brian out. All right, let's check on our fish friend. I hate to see it. Well, Brian, I think, congratulations. That was a beautiful laker. And double congratulations. You get to enjoy the meal also. Guys, sometimes it's responsible to harvest a fish. So make sure that you're working harvesting into your conservation efforts. Very important. Good job, man. What a great catch. I'm so glad to be on the boat.
That's a good one.
Fish on the downrigger. Break it free, buddy. There it is. There it is. Nice. The downrigger's hot.
It is. Randall Rydes, fishing charter, and Briar's Lord. You put them in the boat, baby.
Take your time. It's no rush. Bring him up. Oh, wasn't quite ready. Bring him out to the side.
Briar.
Okay. Got him.
Another good one.
Nice. High fives. Very good, buddy. Good job, Brian.
You're making my day, buddy.
Good deal, man. Hold that up. So that's 7 points in the background. There's no secret locations here. We're just doing big figure eights out here in the main channel. Did that one come on the deep one or the slider? Same lure.
Same one.
Same lure. So we're running that one at 40 feet on the downrigger, and we're probably about 2 miles per hour.
Please when you're ready.
Another release.
Good release.
Respect that.
Got him.
That is cool. That is cool.
That downrigger's hot, baby. What do you say? What do you say?
I don't feel nothing now.
Oh yeah? It's probably on the slider. Take your time. I saw it load up.
Yeah, I did too. It was bang.
Yeah, good. So it hit hard. It might have been on and off, but what is it?
Nothing there.
There's nothing there. Oh, something on and off, on and off. Hey, that's fishing, buddy. On and off.
That's Brian fishing there.
That's Brian's fishing. So interesting enough, we ran for a few hours this morning with good success, and then a huge gap of time where they just like disappeared. I think they just went really, really deep. And now the sun's set. So that was our day fishing. Got those 3, and that trout never did revive. So we're gonna send it home with Brian, and he's gonna actually try to smoke it and then flake it off and do like a crab cake mix and stuff. It actually sounds really good. It's been a good day. Good day, Brian?
Good day. Couldn't ask for a better day on race time. Have a good evening.
You too, buddy. Hold that fish up.
Just kind of want to get an angle there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And just so what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the table as your tool. This is gonna be flat, but you got to get it started. So just cut it right there and get your blade down to the skin, but not through the skin. So before anybody says anything, I never claimed to be good at doing fillets, but we were here, we had some fish, and I was the man for the job. So, but they're gonna grill these up, and we're gonna just have some crappie sandwiches for Fishin and Grillin. I thought that would be appropriate.
About ready there. That's how they curl up, Brenton. Pretty much, if you ever cook them too much, then
Looks good.
So we decided we're gonna go inside my hot tent to fix up supper. So as they finish up there, I'm just gonna get the table set here and
couple plates and some napkins. Of course, make sure the heater is good and warm.
Thank you for the fish.
Well, thank you guys for preparing it. Cheers. Hey, it's really good.
That bread's not bad.
Who'd have thought? Crappy. It's really good. We're gonna eat, and I'm gonna say goodnight, so I don't have to do this anymore tonight. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. The weather has turned pretty sour. So we're going to look at like 40 to 50 mile per hour winds and then thunderstorms for the next 2 days. And I don't want to wrap up this event on such a sour note. So I made the hard decision of breaking camp today. Not real excited about ending the event early. I felt like there was still some fishing to do, but I guess that's the angler in me. It's the angler in all of us. So that is the decision. That is what I'm going to do. We're going to clean up camp today and head back, and that's all right. We'll have the whole weekend with the kids, and with a little bit of luck, on Sunday, if it gets nice, I'll bring them out and apply what I learned here this week, and maybe we'll catch a few fish with the kiddos. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for being along.